Hi everybody, this is Kelton Swade from Franklin, Tennessee, and this young man here, Scott Bradoka, is a fine guitarist.
How you doing?
And
these are fine guitars.
And he's going into my $5 will. You have to split that with Vince Gill. But all right, let's get serious here. No, but he's holding one of my latest guitars. It's a 1953. I call it the barn door finish. And but Scott has a couple of my guitars of his own. What colors do you have, Scott?
I have the Boss, and then I've got the Brownie.
The Brownie, that's right, like Keith Urban. What can you tell folks out there who don't have my guitars? What was your first impression of them?
Well, like I was just saying, I've got a number of Tellys and Esquires from the 50s and 60s, and nothing beats the worn-in feel. And as soon as I pulled yours out of the box, it was like it felt like home. It was, you know what players want, and they feel like they should. They feel like they've been played, and they're just great guitars.
Thank you. And how about the recording wise? Are you using any of them in any kind of recording capacities?
I am, and like I said, you'll see. We shot some video on it, but we just did a new band CD, and I'll give you links for your site and everything. But we videotaped recordings, so you'll get to see them in action.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And have you noticed like when you're comparing, say, like your 52 Telly or your 57 Esquire, how's the feel on the neck, the back of the neck?
Well, the funny thing is, I mean, they feel great. When you're playing the guitars from the 50s, maybe the neck joint isn't quite right anymore, or the fingerboard's a little bit too worn here. Now with these, you get the same feel and sound as the guitars from the 50s if they were still in good shape. So I mean, your guitars are amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying to think, how about, have you noticed anything between the body and the neck balance? How's that feel, or the overall weight of the guitar?
They're nice and light. They play good. There's a good spank to them. Just all around, they feel great. They play great. They sound great. And it's and on this one track we did. I went back and forth between a 62 ES335 and the Brownie, and you can't even tell the difference in that. So that's like to be playing a Telly, I mean, and it stacks up to a 62 335. That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm humbled by that, actually. But of course, in your masterful hands.
No, I don't know about that.
Come on now. I mean, you do all these different styles. You folks have not checked Scott's music out. You need to do so. And I'm going to put up a link for his site, because it's just a fabulous guitarist with a lot of soul and very tasteful phrasing and nice elongated chops. And
see, now he's trying to get in my will. I don't have $5 though, so you're splitting like $2.50 with like 4 people.
Oh man, that'll get me some McDonald's French fries.
The dollar menu.
Add to my baby fat. I'm trying to think. How was your overall experience with me, dealing with me, and things
great,
like that?
Man. I mean, I think I emailed you first, and you got right back to me, and everything went as planned, as it should, like in timely fashion, and you've just been great.
Well, thank you. Well, I just wanted to do this short interview to introduce you to the audience, for those who may not be familiar with your work. I know they're going to be familiar now, and just to have you express in your own words, your thoughts regarding these guitars.
You got to check them out. You got to check them out.
Well, thank you, Scott. And this is Kelton Swade signing off here in Franklin, Tennessee. And check out my website, keltonswade.com. Thank you all.